Oh, shit. So this is the new WE range, guys. I'm excited about this, as you can tell. We're gonna go through all the blasters. Now, the price will be located above the blaster or maybe diagonal, so you will know what the price is and the model as well. So that way you know what particular blaster is what. So let's get started. I'm gonna go from left to right, okay? So first up, we've got this right here. This is the Glock 19, a nice little Glock, simple, traditional, but the cool thing is it's actually a nice little compact one, okay? The barrel isn't so long. I love that. Now, the cool thing about these Glocks is that if you're into customization, you can hydro dip these to make them look so good. I've seen so many cool films on them, in the sense of films and the hydro dip films. Guys, you can go crazy with something like this, as simplistic as this. Plus, if you like the simple, traditional looking Glock, this is something cool as well. Now, for those of you who are new to obviously the gas pistols and don't know how they really work, let me show you. So this is the magazine for it. This is a green gas magazine that will hold roughly about 8 to 10 rounds, okay? Now, all you gotta do to access the rounds is pull this little lever down where the spring is, and there'll be, I don't know if you can see, guys, I do apologize. Down here, there's a track, and then right down near the middle, there's the track actually expands a little bit bigger. That's where you'll pour the gels in with your speed loader or by hand, okay? Once that's done, you just pop it in like so, cock it back, now, and off you go. Now, when you cock it back filled with gels, that won't retract, that won't stay back, okay? The only reason why I did that is because the magazine's empty. Now, speaking of which, when the magazine does run out of gels, this will cock back and stay like that, okay? That will indicate you're out of gels. So all you gotta do is fill up the gels, and if you can see where my index is pointing, there's a little lever, all you gotta do is press down, and that cocks it back, and that's for all of them, all right? Now, the other cool feature is that, yes, there is a safety on this. The safety is actually located onto the trigger. So if I pull it up to my lapel, hopefully you can hear the click. Did you hear that? That little click is the safety, and then you can pull the trigger, okay, when you're live. And the way you fill up, guys, is obviously you'll have a can of gas, and if you see right there, that's where the can of gas is, pretty much insert for it to fill. But when you're filling up your magazine, okay, have the blaster or the magazine facing downwards, okay? So that way you have the can, and the actual entry point of the can is facing upside down, because you're needing gravity to help pretty much the gas fill the magazine. So you press down and it'll fill. Only a couple, like I would probably fill it for a good maybe 20 seconds or so, guys. I wouldn't do it more than 30, but a good 20 seconds would be good, all right? But that is the Glock 19, a little nice compact Glock 19, which I absolutely love. Now, okay, the next one I'm gonna show you comes in 2 color variants. It comes in black and tan. Now tan lower, black slide, and one that's completely black, this right here. Okay, so these two are absolutely amazing. Now this is the Glock P1799T1. Now, I know that's a mouthful. Trust me, when I thought of it, I was like, man, that's crazy. I'll just call it the 1799. But the reason why I absolutely love this, now yes, it's a Glock, but it's a mixture between the two to me. It looks like 2 different types of pistols into one. It's got the look of the HK USP mixed with the Glock, but have a look at that lower. Now, this lower receiver right here, guys, absolutely feels amazing in hand. It really has a nice ergonomic sort of feel to your hand when you're holding it. And just, I love, so have a look at that. It's got these like serrated sort of edges, just like the Shark, if you remember how the Shark looked like, but it's got these nice curves on the actual slide, which gives that USP type feel. This is absolutely sexy, and of course, so is the tan and black variant. And one thing I love that WE do so bloody well is the attention to detail. I mean, they just have this detail which makes it look amazing. They've got the engravings to the markings, just the design of the actual lower in the terms of the gripping. It's just amazing. You've got like a bit of combination of the lower Gen 3 to the Gen 4. Yeah, it's just absolutely nice to look at and nice to feel. Obviously, I have played with these on shooting range. I know what they're doing FPS wise, but like I said, I want you guys to have a look at it. So we will be doing a chrono on all of these blasters. This right here, guys, is, you probably have seen something similar to this, okay? Now, this right here is your Glock 18. Absolutely awesome blaster. The lower has a nice stippling all around, so you've got a full hand grip on it. And of course, it gives me that Warhammer type look. But for being a Glock, 18, this is absolutely cool. You've got those serrated edges. Now, one thing that I'm not a huge fan about is the skeletonized sort of opening here. I'm just not a fan of that, but of course that's my opinion, and that's the beauty about obviously blasters, guys. You like what you like, okay? But I know a lot of people like that skeletonized sort of look. The cool thing is it's got the WET engraving on there as well. Like I said, WE has got an amazing touch when it comes to that fine detail, which I absolutely love. The magazine will hold roughly about 10 to 12 rounds, which is absolutely great. But yeah, this Warhammer looking blaster is something that you should consider if you want something a little bit more flashy on that battlefield. But now we're gonna go and I'm gonna show you a blaster that a lot of people have been dying to see. Okay, so this here is the Glock 34 with the lower Gen 4, okay? So yes, that's right, the lower is a Gen 4. Now, a lot of people have been wanting a lower Gen 4. Well, guess what, guys? Now we got it for you, okay? So we got the lower Gen 4 with the Glock 34s. And I mean, if you don't know the difference, have a look at the gripping and whatnot, the lower. I've got a Gen 3 34 or 17 right here. So this Glock 17, the lower itself, that's a Gen 3. So you can actually see the difference between the two. Now, when you hold a Gen 4 lower, that grip is definitely there compared to what this was. Now this, I have played with the Gen 3 quite a lot. When I'm playing, sometimes I do tend to, and I find that it kind of slips out of my hands at times. I have played with this and I have not been able to drop it. It is just amazing, especially if you're wearing gloves. This would be absolutely awesome. Now, once again, with the 34, the barrel is longer. Now, the only thing that, like I said, I'm not a fan of, but then a lot of people are a fan of, is that skeletonized opening on the top of the slide. There's no, it's just a plain outer barrel in there, so there's no markings in that. But however, this is that traditional Glock look as well. So if you want that sort of look, by all means, come on down and try this out for yourself. The Glock 34 will not disappoint. This little cute thing, the Glock 19, absolutely love it, okay? I like flashy things, okay? This is just the right amount of flash, okay? It's that little Warhammer style, just like the Glock 18 here. This 19 is nice, small, compact, but it's just got that nice flair to it. It's got the same sort of stippling that the lower has, 18, but this right here is absolutely mint. I love it. It's nice and short, once again, and it just looks amazing. WE did a great job with the fine details of this blaster. For the piece de resistance, we're gonna show you this blaster in front of me right here, this one in the middle. Now, it's obviously been here throughout the whole video. I have not touched this. This is absolutely amazing. Now, this is the Glock 19, and I'm gonna call this the cartel, okay? The Glock 19 cartel, hands down. This blaster is literally a work of art. A lot of people are gonna go, ew, Gilly, you've got some bad taste. Let me just tell you this right now. When I first saw this, I thought, my God, that's too much. I wasn't a huge fan. This has grown on me. And I'll tell you the reason why it's grown on me. It's grown on me because it is different once again from your standard traditional Glocks. If you love your standard traditional Glocks, that's cool. But for me, I love to stand out when I'm playing. And this, sure enough, will stand up. Have a look at the detail of the lower, okay? The lower has this, the lower and top have this floral, sort of classic floral pattern, but to me, it just reminds me of the cartel members in Mexico, you know, cartels in Sinaloa and all that sort of stuff. Now, the slide is absolutely mint. It's got this nice bronze sort of look with the detailing. My God, the detailing's so cool. So guys, this cartel, as you can see, is something definitely, if you want to stand out, this will make you stand out, guaranteed. Now, enough talking, let's go do the chrono and see what these bad boys are pumping out. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the Glock 34 with the Gen 4 lower. Let's see what this bad boy is pumping out. Oh my God, the force, the gels is moving the chrono. All right, let's just stop there, guys. Let's have a look at these numbers. Okay, so easily averaging, look, it says 280 plus, but you can clearly see it's hitting consistently at 300. So this is definitely a blaster that's doing 300. Okay, guys, so the next one is the Glock P1799, which is this one right here, the black and tan one, the one that looks like the USP. It's my one of my favorite ones. Let's see what this one is pumping out. And we're out. Okay, let's see what the numbers are for this. Bring this closer. All right, as you can see, this is doing 295.7 FPS. That is what it's averaging. Okay, now we are going to be chronoing the Glock 18, this one right here. Now, the cool thing with this one that I forgot to mention, guys, it's got an auto function. That's right, this is an auto Glock, which will also rival the Shark. I actually think this one's gonna be better performing, but we're gonna try this in semi. So let's try in semi, and then I'll try it in auto. And we are out. What is it doing now? As you can see, this is averaging at 295. Oh, man, WE really knows consistency, eh? Gotta love it. Now let's try this in full auto. So guys, as you can see, this is the Glock. Let's show you how it is in full auto. Oh, I can't wait for this. Here we go. Did you see how straight that is? Straight in the middle. Loves it. You gotta come and try this out for yourself. All right, so we're gonna do the chrono for the little Glock 19. Let's see what she is pumping out. Okay, now let's bring this up. As you can see, guys, the average on this is 294.3. Woo, WE. So there you have it. These blasters are doing over 280 plus with ease, okay? 280 FPS. For those of you who are new to Gelblaster, what is FPS? FPS is feet per second when the gel ball exits the barrel, okay? That's how we judge the power. And any blaster that is doing 280 plus is great, okay? Now, obviously, we saw the proper figures. It's doing more than 280, guys, but these blasters are amazing. So these are available now at Tactical Edge Hobbies. Go online, or if you don't know what our online store is, right down below is the address, which is tacticaledge.com.au. Get yourself a blaster, get yourself one of these WE pistols, because I kid you not, you're not going to be disappointed when it comes to quality and performance. And a lot of people look for just that, quality and performance. So you're not going to be disappointed with these, I guarantee you. And if you're new to the channel, of course, subscribe, guys, and follow us on all our social media platforms, on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, of course, here, and Facebook, okay? And please, write a comment down below. I want to know which one of these Glocks were your favorite. I want to know that. Let me know. Did you like the cartel? Did you like the G1799T1 or the GP1799T1. The one I call pretty much the 1799, the one that looks like a USP right here. Or did you like the Glock 34 with the Gen 4 lower? Let me know. I want to know what your thoughts are on these. And yeah, all right. But anyway, this is Gilly, guys. And as I always say, stay fresh, stay blasting. And I will say peace, adios, au revoir, sayonara, bye.